Hello students, welcome to social science class. Today we are beginning chapter 4 in geography, climate. The first question which comes in our mind when we look at the heading of the chapter. What does it mean? So what is climate? Climate refers to the sum total of weather, conditions and variation. Sum total means what? Sum total means the average of all the weather conditions which takes place in any country or in any large area over a large area, and this average is taken for a long period of time, means it is observed for more than 30 years, and then it is decided that if any area what type of climate does it have. Then what is weather? Weather, when we talk about, it refers to the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. This is the most important. Any point of time. What you are feeling at a particular point of time. Say for example, I am feeling quite cold here. So at a point of time. So we can say the weather can change anytime, but climate remains stable because it is the average of all the weather conditions which are there, which have been taken in the long period of time. Now let's see what are the elements of weather and climate. First, temperature. What is temperature? Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness. If I say this place is having 20-degree temperature, or any place may have the minus 20-degree temperature. So both are the temperature, degree of hotness or coldness. Atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure means the pressure exerted by air. Wind. What is wind? Wind is the horizontal movement of air. Humidity. Humidity is the amount of moisture present in air or amount of water vapor present in air. Precipitation. What is precipitation? Precipitation is the falling of condensed water vapor. It may fall back to the earth in the form of rain or snow or any other form. When we talk about the climate of India, what type of climate does India have? If we visit from north to south and from east to west, we find lot of variations in there. But there is one thing which unifies the whole climate of India, that is the monsoon. And that's why we say that the climate of India is the monsoon type of climate. Now, what is monsoon? This monsoon word has been derived from the Arabic word Mosim, which means season. So thus it refers to the seasonal reversal. Reversal here is the changing in the direction of the wind. Reversal in the wind direction during a year. These winds blow from sea to land in one season and from landmass towards the sea in the other season. So when they are blowing from sea to land, they pick up moisture and causes rainfall. But when they are blowing from landmass to sea, they are dry and they don't cause any rainfall. We find great variations in the climatic conditions of India in terms of temperature and precipitation. Let's say for example temperature. Two seasons, summer and winter. In summer, in some parts of the western Rajasthan, the Thar desert, temperature reaches about 50 degrees Celsius. But at the same time, in Jammu and Kashmir, in Pahalgam, the temperature is only about 20 degree Celsius. So we can see in the same country there is a big variation of temperature in the same season. Then winter. In winter, Dras, which is the coldest place in our country, the temperature may reach up to minus 45 degree Celsius. But in the same season, the temperature reaches only up to 22 degrees Celsius in Tiruvananthapuram. So we can say in the same season there is a great variation of temperature in different parts of our country. We find lot of variation in the precipitation as well. Say for example, the annual precipitation varies from 400 centimeter in Meghalaya. Must remember that Mawsynram in Meghalaya receives the highest rainfall in the world, to less than just 10 centimeter in the Ladakh and western part of Rajasthan. Not only this, most parts of the country receive rainfall from June to September. But Tamil Nadu coast get large portion of rainfall in October and November. So thus we can say that there are lot of climatic variations in our country. But one thing which is very common, that monsoon binds the whole country of India. Now let's discuss what are the different things or factors which control the climate. Why different places in different parts of the world have different type of climatic conditions. First, latitude. Temperature decreases from the equator towards the poles, and that's why those countries which are located near the equator, they will be having higher temperature compared to those places which are near to the poles. Temperature decreases as we move from equator to the poles. Altitude. Altitude is the height of a place above the sea level. So when we are going higher, the atmosphere becomes less dense, and that's why temperature starts decreasing. So because of altitude, it may happen that the two places which are located on the same latitude, but they will have a different temperatures. Say for example Udaipur and Mount Abu. So we will always find less temperature in Mount Abu compared to Udaipur. Next is the pressure and wind. Pressure is directly connected with the temperature. Say for example summer season, when temperature is high. In such case, the air becomes light and starts rising up. And that's why whenever temperature increases, the air pressure starts decreasing. Likewise, when the temperature decreases in winter, the air pressure starts increasing. And winds always move from high pressure area to the low pressure area. Because low pressure area, the air becomes light and starts rising up, and to take that place, the winds from the high pressure area move towards that. So pressure and winds depends on the latitude and altitude of the place, and it influences the temperature and rainfall pattern. The rainfall in our India takes place because of the different atmospheric pressure conditions in different seasons. Next, distance from the sea. As we move away from the sea, the moderating influence of the sea also starts decreasing. If we compare the climate of Mumbai with Delhi, you will find that in Delhi winters are very cold and summers are very hot. But it does not happen in Mumbai. So when the winters are very cold and summers are very hot. Such type of climates are known as the continental type of climate. Then ocean currents. There are two types of ocean currents: warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents. So if the winds are blowing from the warm ocean currents, they may increase the temperature, and if they are blowing from the cold ocean currents, they will decrease the temperature. And it also, if any area is lying near to the cold ocean currents, these areas generally turn into deserts. Then relief also plays a big role. If there are high mountains, they work as a barrier for cold or hot winds. Say for example Himalayas. What the Himalayas do? They act as a barrier for the cold winds which blow from the Arctic regions. And that's why, because of the Himalayas only, our country does not face severe winter. Likewise, they also cause rainfall if they come in the path of the rain bearing winds. So, these all are the six climatic controls which affect the climate of any place. That's all in today's lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.